Do you ever feel burnt out and tired from the dating scene? Wondering how much longer I'm going to have to search to find the one, to find your guy, feeling the life, self-esteem, and self-worth being sucked from your soul, feeling like I just can't keep doing this anymore. I can't care anymore. I can't try anymore. I can't keep living like this anymore. If you have ever had these thoughts, then today is your day, because we are talking all about the number one secret to not only conserve that energy, self-worth, and self-esteem while looking for your life partner, but also to show up more confidently for the men that you are interested in dating. And we are starting right now. Dating and relationship advice, hit the bell and subscribe so that you get notified when new videos are posted every Thursday. I have been working with single women for a long time, and one of the biggest complaints that I get is that emotional burnout that comes from the dating scene, from looking for your life partner. And being single is an emotional roller coaster. The highs will never be higher than those Twitter-pated texts, those butterflies in the tummy, those first dates, the first kiss. It's all a really magical time of life in your relationship that you will never get back at that level. But then those lows of you meet someone you're really excited about and you think it's all going right, and then all of a sudden drop off out of nowhere, ghosting, you haven't heard from them again, and it leaves you wondering, what did I do wrong? And then for some reason that same day you're walking down the street and you see a couple holding hands, which is just a reminder to you that nobody's holding your hands, and it goes up and it goes down and it goes up and it goes down. And it's a roller coaster ride that sometimes you feel like may not be worth riding. How we avoid that emotional roller coaster is by taking the emotion out of the beginning stages of the relationship. And this is so much harder than it sounds, because what's happening is when we're single, we have this longing and this loneliness that is happening inside of us. And what our mind wants to do naturally is it wants to move us into connection with somebody, move us into a loving relationship. And so what it will do is as soon as you meet somebody that you're interested in, whether you realize it or not, your mind will immediately start to take you down a rabbit hole of connecting with that person, of picking out your wedding colors and deciding on a wedding dress on Pinterest. And the reason for that is because it craves that connection, and it would rather have you have a connection that's only in your mind than actually feeling the feelings of loneliness that is your reality in the moment. The problem with this, though, is what it does is when we put all that emotion and all of that time into somebody that has not earned it, has not deserved it, and then they end up deciding that they are not our guy, it's so much more painful. The rejection feels so much worse, and we get so much more burnt out in our dating life because we invested so much time, energy, effort, and emotion into somebody that didn't prove to have earned it. So how do we stop our mind from going there, from picking out the wedding colors or deciding what movie is going to be on our Netflix and are cozying up on the couch in 6 months because we've gotten to that point in the relationship? How we stop it is we visualize putting on an emotional business suit. What is an emotional business suit? An emotional business suit is a visualization that you have in your mind that when you meet somebody that you're interested in dating, it reminds you that he hasn't proven worth your time, energy or emotion. And what you do when you meet that person and your mind wants you to go there to start connecting with him, building a relationship in your mind with him, you put on that emotional business suit and you start conducting interviews and taking resumes. So while you get a resume, oh look, red flag, you're out. Another resume, oh interesting, I like what I see here. Tell me, are you going to call me regularly? Are you going to text me regularly? Or are you going to call me on Friday night at 2 a.m. because that's convenient for you? Or are you going to reserve me on Monday night for Saturday night because you respect me and my time? Once they have proven worthy of your emotions, worthy of your feelings and your time and your fantasies, then you can begin to take off that emotional business suit. But until your guy has proven that he's invested in you, that he's interested in you, that he is at the level of interest that you are at, wear that emotional business suit. Was this cheesy that I did this and a little tacky? Yeah, for sure it was, but I don't really care. You know why? Because the next time you meet a guy and your subconscious thinking starts to move you into the direction of, oh, you know what? He might be the one. Where should we go on our honeymoon? Let's get onto Pinterest and see what wedding dress I should be wearing for the wedding. Who's going to be the flower girl? So many decisions. No, it will give you that visualization of me in my business suit, reminding you to be in your business suit, conduct those interviews, take those resumes, let them know I am interested in you. I want you to take me out on a date. But before I emotionally invest in you, you're going to prove to me that you are worth my time, my emotion, and my feelings. There may be times when you will conduct those interviews and you'll have the resume in front of you that you feel like everything checks out, but he's not interested in you. And what you can do in those moments is remind yourself, if he's my guy, then he's my guy. And what this does is it tells you not every guy out there has to be your guy. The wonderful thing about love is we only have to find one life partner. So if he's not interested, then he's not your guy, and we move on, conducting interviews, taking resumes until we find somebody that checks off on everything that we're needing. And they like us and love us as much as we like them and we love them. And you can take off this emotional blazer and you can put on those Netflix sweats. And then you can eventually put on the wedding dress and wear the bikini on the honeymoon. Eventually you will get there because your guy is out there and he is looking for you. But to avoid the burnout that comes from dating and searching for that life partner, remember to visualize your personal emotional business suit and reserve your precious time, energy, and emotion for somebody that has proven to be worthy of it. So in the comments below, leave a time when you have emotionally invested too early at what ended up happening for you in that relationship. And if you are someone who's feeling extra burnout right now because you've just gotten out of a relationship, definitely check out my What to Do After You Break Up video, because it will give you insight into getting back on your feet faster and to ensure that you will find someone that is worthy of your love. And as always, remember, you were meant to love and be loved, and you are not alone in your search for your life partner. So hit the bell, subscribe, and together let's find your one. And if you're interested in uncovering the deep-rooted reasons for why you haven't found love in your life, go to www.kellyhatch.com and book a discovery call with me, where we can uncover and unpick the subconscious root that is why you haven't found the one.